Now Carr. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try. Again shortly.
To make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Keep it up.
Carr now on third and goal. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. Laying himself out in the end zone. And the Saints have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Groupie able to add the PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football, and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Watch the we're going to 53. Kill. Alert 3. We're going to 54. Wide in.
They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he's going to pull his way forward to the 48. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. This defense for the Saints, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
And I think our statistician ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
Mike's 56. Hey, we're going to kill. 56. Hey, I'm coming out.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Buying time to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. And this passing game, his whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
That is caught. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
Here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down. Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Why?
I think probably just trying to draw him off there. It didn't work.
And defensively, that's what you work on all the time. Being in that spot, being able to not jump and give them the yardage that they were desiring.
On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
Hey, 734. 180. It's a party now.
As Shaheed going to go in motion.
He's coming. Check him.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Throwing on first down is Carr. He lets it go deep for Olave. And that's caught inside the 35.
Showtime today, baby.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The point after, good by Groupie. And it's now 21-0.
21. Cowboys nothing. Blake Groupie to kick off.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. This one fielded in the end zone. Will opt not to bring it out. A touchback, and they'll begin at the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in world history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
I'm coming. They're going to 53.
Now Prescott.
Jack.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. Well, there are several factors at play for why they face this deficit right now, Charles, but that's now 3 interceptions that he has thrown and just giving the football away pretty careless here in the opening half.
Yeah, I know that all of our parents taught us to share as youngsters, but in this game, you know.
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
93.
Valdez Scantling in motion left.
Pick it up. Mike, 734. He's tired of me.
To throw, it's Carr. Finding Taysom Hill complete. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
21-0 our score after 1. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Hey, let's get this.
From midfield, here's Carr. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to have it here just past the 25. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, which you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Here's Prescott. Now a leaping catch, he's got it. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They're going to look to throw.
Hey, watch this, watch this.
Check. Crunch.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
I can't believe they let you play.
They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45.
Watch the run.
Mike's 13.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Steps away to his left. That's caught inside the 20. And down to the 19-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 15. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting...
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Prescott from the gun. And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go.
I think it's pretty safe to say that when you're up 3 touchdowns, the last thing you want to do is hang one up there and put it in jeopardy and possibly get it intercepted. Get a nice lead, you should be able to protect it. If you get careless with the football, look out.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Slam.
12 jumbo.
Fresno.
Raider 1.
Fresno.
Check 24.
On 2nd down, Kamara.
Double up. He's coming.
And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down at the Cowboys' 20-yard line. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Here's Carr to throw. Alvin Kamara. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead, and part of that can be attributed to their success on 3rd downs. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really open things up now with this 1st and goal.
Down. 180.
He's coming.
White. 93.
Check 50. Pick the edge. Come.
Raider 1.
Lucky.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Carr. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Saints are able to add on to their first half lead. Group E able to add the PAT. And that makes the score 28-0.
Cowboys nothing. Blake Group E to kick off for the Saints.
after the touchdown. Here's Groupie to kick this one away. Cavante Turpin now to return. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Watch the screen. Hatch it.
Prescott to throw it. Flushed out right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting it with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Kill.
Hey, kill.
To throw is Prescott.
56. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. He's going to air one out. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
I smell fear in that offense.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
29. Mike 13. Watch the run.
Carr now to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
A 41-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception setting up a terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. As they get backed up to start this drive.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in his first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Being chased out left. And my goodness, another interception. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Mike 41. We've got a wedge.
Carr going to throw.
Just like that.
Escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Derek Carr, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking. Nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
And a point after, goodbye grouping. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Blake Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. As he'll be backed up to start this drive.
At their own 8-yard line.
They're in tight formation, not going to take any chances, down to a knee, and that should do it for the first half. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Here we go. Wide eight. Two tights, two tights. 4 down, 4 down.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
Double tight, double tight. We got 4. We got 4.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Here we go, here we go. Wide eight. Double tight, guys, double tight. 4 down, 4 down. Alert.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the